Welcome. I'm here today on behalf of Cyber to propose a new magazine made based off our name Cyber to Aeon Productions. Our aim will be to create a tech magazine that will be profitable, and it'll be to review tech, and we will be doing it on a completely digital medium. So it's a UK tech magazine, and it reviews both new and existing techs around that. And they will also interview inventors, gurus, experts, critics on the content, and just roundabout review everything about tech. So our rivals are Wired, T3 and Stuff as our biggest competitors. Now this is a market that's very saturated, but there are niches in the market. So Stuff is a mainstream lower class magazine. T3 is a middle class and a very niche magazine, and Wired is a very high class niche magazine. So we believe that Cyber can fill a niche, which our USP will be to do competitions and also give out free codes to various technologies. Our target audience will mostly be male millennials that come from the A, B and C1 classes. They should be able to have an interest in keeping up with the latest tech, and also to have a lot of disposable income to spend on money. Our medium again will be complete digital, as our competitors don't have any readership in the on print, so to have print media will just be a waste of money. So our ideal reader is a random man called Lewis. He'll be 25 and he lives and works in London. He likes to work with various pieces, and he likes to know about all the new pieces coming up. He wants easy reviews without any brand loyalty in the way, and he wants to know if the technology he wants to buy is worth the price. So our product design, our title will obviously be called Cyber because that's what we chose. Our format will mainly be a direct magazine, but some parts will be formal, some parts will be informal, like an interview might be informal. Our house style will be black, grey and with various shades of blue because it's industry convention. Our frequency, we'll be issuing our magazine bi-monthly, so every 2 months, because we believe this will allow journalists to accumulate and analyse thoroughly the content that they find, while still also be interesting to the reader. So our booths will promote competition to various technologies like magazines, like phones and iPhones. Pagination, our first issue will be 70 pages, and we'll keep to the standard of 70 pages unless a future model deems we need more pages, and 10 of which will be advertisements. So our market considerations, we consider the market and analyse the market quite thoroughly. So the majority of startup magazines fail after the first issue. We understand this, and we strive to make sure that we don't fail after the first issue. The UK market is valued at 2.72 billion, so it's a massive market, and we are aware of that. It's also very, very competitive. Again, we are also aware, considering our tech magazine genre is also very, very competitive. And for a magazine to survive, it has a very specific niche, which we think we fill. So other considerations is that there will be a loss in the first year. We have projected this, and we understand that, but we justify it by making sure that we get our readership numbers up. So then in the second and third years, we can make a small enough revenue to make it profitable. We do know that a certain circulation will be necessary among a very specific reader base, and that's why we have chosen the demographic that we have. So our subscription incentives, obviously, as an online-only media magazine, we understand that there can only be subscription, but obviously to tempt buyers into paying the money to buy our magazine, we have incentives like 4 for the price of 6, and also to access more articles on the app, or to access to the blog of the app. And obviously we understand that we constantly come up with fresh and relevant content, which we aim to do with our bi-monthly Now, our projected revenue, we worked this out that we want to charge £2.49 for every issue of magazine. So yearly, if bought singly, this would be £14.94. But obviously, to bring that out for the first year, we decided to make the app to buy the magazine 6p. And for the first year, we anticipate we'll gain a readership of 75,000 people. Obviously, put in the math, and it will create an annual revenue stream of £1,120,500 for the first year from subscriptions. And obviously, with 10 pages being advertisements, we charge £5,000 a page. So it will bring our annual revenue from advertisement to 300,000. So that means for the first year, it will be £1,420,500. So, and we hope to increase this figure by raising our readership levels in the second and third years. Now, our projected revenue, we estimate that it will spend between 2 and 2.5 million, and that's because of staff editing, our-house synergies as we promote with other companies, offices, copyright and trademark issues, and updates of the website and agency costs. Now, we understand legality and ethics for our magazine, and we assure you that we know we have to pay our money for copyright, and that means we can't let other content creators take our work. Trademark, so our brand cannot be trademarked by other companies and used. And we also understand that by the law we all have to avoid libel, and it is company policy and our goal at Cyber to give an unbiased, factual review of every item we review. So defamation and or libel is completely against company policy. Any questions?
Thank you very much, Mason. That was a really good pitch. So a couple, first of all, maybe correct on one bit. So one of the incentives you mentioned was 4 for the price of 6. Or possibly might have meant 6 for the price of 4. Am I right in that?
Yes.
Okay, yep, that's great. No problem.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Second question was about the codes that you mentioned. So I really like the idea of a magazine that's digital only, certainly for, like you said, millennials, people that have grown up with broadband, digital natives. So what kind of ideas do you have for these kind of codes that you mentioned?
For music places like Spotify and iTunes,
yep,
they get quite a high lot of traffic, and
yep,
obviously people want to buy the subscriptions for that. So if they come to our magazine, they can get codes to have a small offer off them, like 5%, 10% off.
Okay, so good opportunity for synergies with large brands.
Large brands,
yeah?
Yes.
And that would help you, I would assume, build the readership profile.
Raise our readership levels. Okay,
and I like the price point as well. I thought the price point was well considered. On the infographic you've mentioned like ABC1 class, so could you maybe just talk me through the correlation between class and pricing, or was the pricing based more on the rivals? So when you chose that price point?
It was both actually.
Okay.
Our rivals are ranged because of the demographics that they sell to. We decided that to be good would price as our lower price,
yep,
than our higher class marketed competitors.
Okay. So undercut them.
Yeah,
yep,
to undercut them, and also because although we understand that because our main audience would be male millennials, they have some spending money, especially in the C1, B and A classes, but they don't want to spend too much on a magazine. Yep. So
keeps it an affordable subscription,
yes,
as opposed to one that you probably, when you're doing a price cutting exercise, you feel was, yeah, it's good as well considered. Okay, thank you very much.